quit talking to yourself. Quit talking to yourself. If you're saying ugly things, now if you're saying nice things to you, then keep on going, man. Let it rip. But if you're not being very nice to you when you're talking to yourself, then you need to quit it. Look, they say sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. And that is the biggest load of crap that anybody's ever tried to sell a little kid ever. Listen, language, the spoken language, may actually have the single largest impact on people as far as what they believe about themselves, about others, about the world, especially when we're young, we're impressionable, and people that we look up to, people that we idolize, tell us things. It sticks. You hear me? It sticks. So sticks and stones can cause temporary injury that's fixed by doctors in modern medicine, but words can damage for a lifetime. And here's the crazy part. Something that somebody said to you when you were in third grade, maybe your third grade basketball coach, PE teacher said something to you, and it stuck, and that might affect you for the rest of your life. Now, I'm not trying to freak you out because there's ways to overcome this, but the reality is that those things matter. But here's what I'm getting to right now, and that's this. There's one voice that is more influential to you than any other because it's the voice of the person that you care about most on this planet. That voice is more powerful than your parents. It's more powerful than your siblings. It's more powerful than your best friend, your mentor, your coach, your third grade PE teacher. It's the most powerful voice that speaks to you. And it speaks to you all day long, man. All day long, right? And you guys know where I'm going with this. It's you. It's your voice. Here's the crazy thing. Did you ever stop and think about anything? Did you ever notice that when you're stopping and you're thinking, that very frequently that voice that is going off inside your head sounds an awful lot like you? Shocking. That's because that's you talking to you, man. It's you talking to you all day long. That's what thinking is. It's you talking to you. Now, here's what's crazy. If your voice impacts you more than any other that possibly could, and you have your ear hundreds of times amplified over anybody else in terms of time, in terms of the amount of time you have going right here, then guess what that means? That means that the words that come out of your mouth matter, and the words that come out of your brain and into your ears that are unspoken matter. So here's what you need to do, and I need to work on this too. This is a big thing for me. Never, ever say anything about yourself to you or to others, out loud or in your head, that you don't want to continue to be true or that you don't want to become true. Don't ever do it. Don't ever do it. Right? I mean, look, there's been story after story after story after story of, that poor kid that when he was in, junior high, his junior high football coach told him, "You're no good, you're too slow," and went through the rest of his life thinking he was too slow and could have been a champion. We hear, this is a cliche story, but we hear these kinds of things all the time because words matter. But you're talking to you all day, man. You're in your head all day. What are you saying to you? Are you saying I'm too slow, I'm too old, I'm too fat, I'm too skinny, I'm too dumb, I'm too smart? Are you disqualifying you from the things that you want to accomplish in your life? Who is your worst critic? Because if it's you, man, that's dangerous. Because you're in there all day long. All day long. And if you're telling yourself things that aren't true or things that you don't want to continue to be true, that is a detriment to your long-term success. So this is much, much, much harder than it sounds, and it'll probably be the single most difficult thing you'll ever do in your personal development journey. But if you can pull it off, man, I'm telling you, you're going to change everything about your world. You're going to be able to create anything you want as a reality in your life, and here's what it is. Anytime you talk about yourself to others or to yourself out loud or in your head, you make sure you're saying the things about you that you want to be true about you. Don't ever refer to yourself as dumb or overweight or too slow or not smart about this, or unless that is in fact what you want to see manifest in your life. because you are speaking yourself into existence 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, from the moment you're born until the moment you go down into the grave. And make no mistake, nobody on this planet influences you more than you. So watch what you say. Watch what you say. Because it matters, and that's the dose.